Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. Today is a big day for India of the 21st century for urban connectivity and for a self reliant India. A short while back, I experienced the high speed travel of Gandhinagar Mumbai Vande Bharat Express. Though the journey lasted only a few minutes, it was, however, a very proud moment for me. This is the country's third and Gujarat's first Vande Bharat train. I travelled. If somebody is travelling to Gujarat in Vande Bharat, he can board the metro train at the station itself and reach home or go to another part of the city for work. The speed of the train is so fast that I reached 20 minutes before the scheduled program. While I was traveling in the train, the department officials kept telling me about salient features of the train regarding the speed and various systems. But there was another aspect which the department officials did not notice. I liked that and want to share it with you. I am not a mathematician or a scientist, but I could make out that there was very little sound inside the train compared to an airplane. Compared to the Vande Bharat train, the sound is probably more than 100 times in an airplane. It is very difficult to talk inside an airplane. I noticed that I was very comfortable talking to people because there was hardly any sound in this train. It means those who are used to airplanes will prefer these trains instead of airplanes if they come to know about the sound aspect. The residents of Ahmedabad will acknowledge me for this initiative. For the first time, I have seen the scene of such a huge crowd in the midst of such oppressive heat during the Navratri festival when Dandiya is at its peak till late in the night and Gujarat has not slept. Though I grew up here, this is for the first time I am experiencing such a huge program organized. Therefore, my 100 salutes to the people of Ahmedabad, and that means that the people of Ahmedabad have an understanding of what a metro is. I once spoke to urban development ministers and told them they should introduce metro services all over the country, and it is our responsibility, but the people would give you the maximum returns. They asked me the reason, and I told them that the people of Ahmedabad make account of everything from the auto rickshaw fare to the time spent in the journey, and that too in the midst of summer. They will then count the benefits of the metro train and will shift immediately to metro trains. The more I congratulate and salute all of you today as Ahmedabad has won my heart. Brothers and sisters, India of the 21st century is going to get new momentum from the cities of the country. We need to constantly modernize our cities with the changing times and changing needs. It is very necessary to ensure a modern system of transport in the cities, seamless connectivity, and one mode of transport should support the other. Those who closely monitor Modi in Gujarat are very good and sharp. Though I do not know exactly the year, I had organized a global summit regarding multimodal transportation in Ahmedabad when I was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. Even at that time, I used to think about various modes of connectivity. Since it was the domain of the Indian government, I could not much then. Now that you have sent me to New Delhi, I accomplished it. I see that vision being realized today. Keeping this in mind, such a huge investment has been made on the infrastructure of cities in the last 8 years. Metro has either started its operations or the construction work is going at a fast pace in more than 2 dozen cities of the country in the last 8 years. Dozens of small cities of the country have been connected by air connectivity. The Udan scheme is playing a big role in providing air facilities in small towns. You are very well aware of the condition of the railway stations in the past. Today, Gandhinagar railway station is no less than any airport in the world, and 2 days ago the government of India gave approval to modernize Ahmedabad railway station as well. Friends, the reason behind so much focus and huge investments on the development of the cities of the country is because these cities are going to ensure the creation of a developed India in the next 25 years. Cities like Ahmedabad, Surat, Baroda, Bhopal, Indore, Jaipur, etc. are the ones which are going to create the destiny of 25 years of India. These investments are not limited to just connectivity. Rather, smart facilities are being developed in dozens of cities and basic facilities are being improved. Areas around the main cities and suburbs are being developed. Friends, I remember presenting a video presentation of my vision regarding the gift city around 2005-6. There were many who doubted my vision whether this was possible in our country. I read and heard many such comments. Friends, today Gift City is in front of you and is becoming a center providing employment to thousands of people in no time. When Gujarat gave me an opportunity to serve, I was fortunate that we were able to work on the BRT corridor. This was also the first in the country. I also had the privilege of undertaking the first journey in this bus. My dear friends, even then the endeavor was to improve the facilities for the common people and to ensure seamless connectivity for them. And it is the job of democracy and governance that the journey of development has to be run on these two tracks according to the needs of the common citizen and with the determination to take the country to new heights. Today we are witnessing that dream come true. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you on this occasion.